Meine Lieben, dieses Fight Forever Match ist ein ganz besonderes Match. Wir bekommen 3-on-3 Action festgelegt für einen Fall. Mit einem Gesamtgewicht von 284 Kilogramm. Dieser Mann steht für Kampfkunst. Fast Time Moodo. Sein Tag-Team-Partner aus Dresden, Deutschland. Axel, wXw, Tischer. Zusammen sind sie KxS. Der dritte Mann kommt aus Bautzen, Deutschland. Er ist der Catch-Connoisseur Dieter Schwartz.
We are live around the world in the Turbinenhalle in Oberhausen, Germany, excuse me, for Fight Forever as we get ready for the final night of the Pro Wrestling Grand Prix here in wXw. Dave Bradshaw alongside Ricky Slatter, bringing you this free match on YouTube. And Ricky, it's KxS and Dieter Schwartz getting ready for 3-on-3 competition.
Yes, good evening, David. Good evening, everybody. KxS, the weekend has not gone the way they would have hoped for. They were hoping to be in a completely different contest this evening. But here is where we are.
Für dieses Fight Forever Match. Fans in der Turbinenhalle. Ich präsentiere mit einem Gesamtgewicht von 251 Kilogramm. He is the Bone Collector, Dominic Garrini. Sein Tag-Team-Partner, True Till Death, Kevin Ku. Zusammen sind sie Violence is Forever und sie werden vervollständigt heute von Unbreakable Stephi.
Well, the first thing I noticed is it's Stephanie Mays who's joining Violence is Forever in this 3-on-3, and of course, former tag team champion with Fast Time Moodo. How is that going to play out, Dave?
Well, a great partner, I think, for Violence is Forever in Stephanie Mays. Violence is Forever were a part of the World Tag Team Tournament over this weekend. They lost last night at the semi-final stage to the Greedy Souls. What a match that was. Greedy Souls going to be in the finals of that tournament later on. Meanwhile, Stephanie Mays has been in the Femme Fatale tournament. She made it to the quarterfinals, losing to Sapphire Reed. And Reed later on will be going on one-on-one against Anita Vaughn.
Both in their 5th match of the weekend by the time that rolls around, Dave.
Yeah, will Anita Vaughn go back-to-back in winning the Femme Fatale tournament 2 years in a row? Or will there be a new name on the trophy in her best friend and tag team partner, Sapphire Reed? We don't have to wait long to find out because we are just, about 21 minutes away from night 4, or show 4 rather, night 3 of the Pro Wrestling Grand Prix. It's available to you on Triller TV Plus. If you haven't signed up yet, you can go to trillertv.com. You get a 7-day free trial in a lot of markets as well, depending on what country you're in.
A free trial?
Absolutely.
You don't have to pay a penny.
You don't, and you'll be able to catch up with all of the action from the weekend so far, as well as seeing the final stages of all 3 of the tournaments we've got going on this weekend here live in Oberhausen in just a few minutes' time.
As well as the Femme Fatale, as Dave's already mentioned, there is that World Tag Team Tournament, KxS, who are in one half of this equation, eliminated by the grind. Of course, Nick Schreier, Lawrence Roman, they are going to go up against Greedy Souls. That is going to be quite something. That's coming your way later. Of course, Konish to Kacha. We're going to find out who is in the final. We've got blocks to decide, Dave, and when we do, we have our main event sorted out.
Yeah, first time we've ever had the Kunish de Catcher tournament, the King of Wrestling tournament, in honor of the late great Carsten Beck. As you said, 2 blocks of 4 wrestlers each. We've got the last matches in both blocks, and then the winners of those 2 blocks will go head-to-head in the final to crown the first ever winner of that KxS tournament. That will be all coming up before we go off the air tonight in Oberhausen over on Triller TV+. Axel Tischer, shoulder blocking. Dominic Garrini of Violence is Forever. Pace quickening. And the shoulder block to pounce onto Tischer there from Garrini.
How often do you see Axel Tischer moved off his feet like that? Not often at all. Realised he was in the wrong part of town, looked at Mays, looked at Koo. The wrong corner the Axeman finds himself in.
Now going to be the victim of a double team combo from Violence is Forever. Clothesline from Koo. Koo hooking the leg of Tischer. Getting a 2 count. So many different permutations, Ricky, in what we're going to see in those last block matches. The KxS tournament. Block A, wide open. 3 of the 4 can still win it. Marius Alani in there, Bobby Guns, Elia Bloom, and LeBron Cozone. Anyone but Guns can still mathematically go to the finals and win Block A. Moodo here looking for the double underhook on Kevin Koo. I think it was a tag to Stephanie Mays, was it?
I believe it was. And you can hear the crowd, they understand what this means.
Oh, there's history here. Former best friends, tag team partners. They were 2-time world tag team champions together, were Moodo and Mays. Moodo turned against Stephanie Mays, broke up that very successful combination. Big slap across the face from Moodo. The disrespect that Fast Time Moodo has shown Stephanie Mays since they broke up has been utterly disgusting.
It's time to return the favour. That's what it's time for, Dave, a bit of revenge.
Yeah, Mays can fully stick up for herself, no doubt about that. She shouldn't have to, though, if Moodo could just show a little bit more class, a little bit more integrity as a human being. Mays gets the boot onto Moodo. How sweet it would have been for Stephanie Mays to get the pin over a former tag partner. Instead, the tag into Dominic Garrini. Garrini and Kevin Koo, no doubt disappointed to have lost to the Greedy Souls last night in that semi-final.
It was a very hard-hitting affair. They were unlucky, I thought, in the end, Dave. Could have gone either way.
That's worth the price of admission on Triller TV Plus on its own to see that tag match from last night. Make sure you catch up on that if you haven't seen it already. Tischer, sweeping, knocking the back of the knee out from underneath Dominic Garrini. Last time Moodo will try and steal a win off the back of it. And he won't get too far away.
Distraction techniques. It's a lot more difficult in this situation where you've got 2 other opponents outside of the ring, inside of the ring.
Stereo kicks to Garrini from KxS. Good for another 2 count. And Rick, I've already talked about Block A and the KxS. What about Block B, where Ahura still has a chance to get a clean sweep?
He's on 4 points out of 2. He's the only person, I do believe, so far in the KxS who has gone the distance of all 4 points. And of course, one of those people, the expense of Hector Invictus. Of course, sadly, those of you who were with us for Wheeler Wrestling will have seen what happened to him.
Yeah, Invictus lost his Shotgun Championship earlier today, unfortunately, against his former partner, another partner who stabbed a partner in the back in Dennis Cash Dulnik. Dulnik, the new Shotgun Champion, and he left Invictus a bloody mess after that match, and Invictus is not going to be able to continue and have his last Block B match against Adam Priest tonight, so we'll await to see what that means for the future of Block B. Garrini kicking Fast Time Moodo away. Garrini getting a clothesline. Either way, whoever does emerge from Block B will face the winner of Block A in the finals of that tournament. What a night we are going to have here in Oberhausen, and we are just 15 minutes away from going live on Triller TV Plus as Kevin Koo gets the boot up first into Tischer and then into Schwartz. Clothesline. Kevin Koo, a house of fire here.
The speed, how is he managing to maintain that level of speed, Dave? That must be 6, 7, 8, 9 clotheslines.
That's intensity off the charts from Kevin Koo. Tischer Collides with Schwartz. Courtesy of Koo. Tischer lifted up, effortless from Kevin Koo into the bridge from the German suplex. Gets him a 2 count again.
Insane conditioning, insane upper core body strength on display by Koo. The amount of hang time he had, Axel Tischer for in that German was unreal.
The European uppercut from Tischer, who's now going to go to his corner. Finds there's no one there to make the tag 2. KxS and Schwartz also teamed together last night on show 3 of the Pro Wrestling Grand Prix, losing to Dragon Dyer, Dragon Kid, and Zoltan.
What a breakout moment that was for Zoltan again, only 18 years old on that stage. Beating a man with the legacy, the history of Axel Tischer, that can do amazing things for someone's career.
Kick from Koo, yeah, there's been a lot of wrestlers who I think have had career-changing weekends here. Oberhau's been a memorable first ever Pro Wrestling Grand Prix. Well, I'm not sure Axel Tischer's going to remember much of it after getting hit in the head there before Fast Time Moodo made the save. Tischer still looks like he doesn't know what day of the week it is. Tischer shoving Koo into his own tag team partner.
Trying to connect with Dragon Murder, just about missed it, and speaking of missed, exactly what Koo ends up doing seconds later.
Big power bomb from Tischer makes the tag to Moodo. Koo in real jeopardy here. The elbow is dropped from Fast Time Moodo. Garrini shoving Tischer onto the pin to break it up.
How'd you call this one? How do you see this one going? All 4 men are down. They have spent themselves out in the opening and the middle stages of this contest.
Yeah, all 4 men down. And tag to Schwartz, tag to Stephanie Mays. Fresh blood for both of these trios. Look at Stephanie Mays. Rapid fire strikes from Mays. And Mays with a suplex. Stephanie Mays trying to get it up. Oh, and Tischer. In the end, Garrini got the knee into Tischer. The kick though from Moodo. All action here on Fight Forever. Another knee right to the temple of Tischer from Stephanie Mays. What an uppercut from Dieter Schwartz. Schwartz Mays up. Counter from Mays. Mays with a knee right into the jaw. Shattering the jaw, maybe, of Dieter Schwartz. And Schwartz somehow, nonetheless, kicking out.
I don't know if he knows he's saying Oberhausen, but he somehow managed to get out of that one, Dave. His eyes glazed over, his head kicked back. And Mays could be thinking Skyfall kick possibly here.
Yeah, if she hits
Seal the deal.
If she hits the Skyfall kick, it certainly will be over. But look, someone who knows that kick very well is Fast Time Moodo. He's kicking Moodo in the head, but off the back of the distraction. Schwartz will get Mays up a second time, and this time he'll nail her. Going for the pin here, and Dieter Schwartz with the victory for himself and KxS.
Sie sind die Sieger in diesem 3-on-3 Fight Forever Match. Fast Time Moodo, Axel, the X-Men Tischer und Dieter Schwartz.
Well, I'll tell you what, if that is a taste of the kind of action we're going to have throughout the evening here in Oberhausen, we are in for an absolute treat. It has been a wrestling feast throughout this weekend, and the Pro Wrestling Grand Prix reaches its climax in just 10 minutes' time. KxS and Dieter Schwartz celebrate together. We are getting ready for the conclusion of 3 tournaments, including the Femme Fatale final. Best friends and tag team partners collide. Sapphire Reed against Anita Vaughn.
They have both, by the time we get there, would have wrestled 5 times each. The fatigue will be setting in, but more importantly, how do you beat a best friend? How do you beat a tag team partner? How do you beat someone you know inside and out? Something has to give in this one, Dave.
Yeah, Anita Vaughn are going to go back-to-back on Femme Fatale as well. Meanwhile, the finals of the World Tag Team Tournament It's the grind, Lawrence Roman, excuse me, and Nick Schreier against the Greedy Souls.
I mean, that is going to be quite something. We've already seen the Greedy Souls and what they're about. We've seen the physicality. We've seen how plucky Schreier has been. We've seen him slay demons. Have they got one more demon slaying moment in them? Can they take out the Greedy Souls? Are the grind going all the way?
And we've already talked about the Block A and Block B in Kunish Dekatja. The final block matches coming up on show 4. And then the winners of Block A and Block B collide in hopes of becoming the first ever Kunish Dekatja tournament winner.
Who is going to be the king going out of this weekend? That is what we're going to find out. It could be a number of different people. The permutations. It's Triller TV Plus. Get on it now. Get on it now. Come and join us.
Werde jetzt Teil von wXw Now. Das ist wXw, das Epizentrum der Exzellenz, der Nährboden für wahre Größe und die aufregendste Promotion im europäischen Wrestling. Und wXw Now ist nicht nur die Heimat all der Action, sondern auch von Rivalitäten für die Ewigkeit. Sämtliche Shows sind sowohl in deutscher als auch in englischer Sprache verfügbar. Worauf wartest du? Sehe jedes Event, folge jeder Geschichte. Spüre die Aufregung. Werde jetzt Teil von wXw Now.